Good evening. This is the Lion of Legend, and welcome back to A Date with Death. We're gonna head into the next day with our favorite Grim Reaper. You woke up this morning to find Casper gone. At first, you stressed out, thinking that something happened to him. Or worse, you imagined him all along. But, as it turns out, Casper's just in a career that doesn't wait for anybody. You found a note on your side table that said he left food in the fridge. You shiver a little, scared, but it's the thought that counts, right? After getting up, stretching, and spending some time with Leo, you notice a flyer under your door. There's a big festival on tomorrow night. Fireworks, stalls, and a fun time awaits. You sigh, just a little. That would be nice, but technically, today is the day you're supposed to die. Oh, Leo's not on our bed either. What's in the bookshelf? Monsters. You turned us into monsters, shoving us out of the light of day, existing only in shadows, hidden away in closets to keep safe. Safe from the violence, safe from the screaming, safe from you. Unmentionables hidden under beds, next to our forgotten hopes and unlikely dreams. You told your children stories, made them fear. You named us after the bundle of sticks you burned us on, believing us witches. We're not boogeymen, and we never were. The monsters here were always you. Devin Crozier. I wonder how that might relate to our current story. Can we eavesdrop? You put your ear to the door, ready to eavesdrop on your neighbors once again. But instead of whispers or phone calls or proclamations of love, you hear the sound of moving. You poke your head out, curious, to see people from a moving company carrying boxes from the apartment next door. It seems your neighbor is very suddenly moving. Feeling a little disappointed, but also incredibly curious, you go back into your apartment and think for a while on your next door neighbor. You never met them, never even got their name. Life is pretty fleeting, huh? Oh, well then. Day 7 already. The bets come and gone faster than you ever would have expected. What started as a joke has now become something far more. Leo isn't on your bed for the moment, so you lay like a starfish, stare at your ceiling, and think about your stupid Grim Reaper. You're so down bad, you can barely believe it. What a bother. What kind of food did he leave us? Oh well. Can we water the plants? You give your little sprout a big drink of water. Though you don't speak Sprout, it seems to say thank you. Alright. Let's go. What's in the gallery? Is it, okay, yeah, this is the gallery for the main menu too. Which I'm sure we'll be revisiting this as I unlock more. Wallpapers. Oh, I can change my wallpaper a bit. I don't know what I would want as my wallpaper. Well, it is the season, so why not this? Lion, are you awake yet? I hope you are feeling better this morning. I know I left a note, but I still feel it's proper to also apologize for leaving so abruptly here, too. Work calls, as it does, and you, well, you were sleeping very soundly. I could not bring myself to wake you. I'm awake. Thanks for making me breakfast. There is no need to thank me. It was not difficult. I still want to thank you. I haven't had someone cook for me in years. That makes no sense. In what way? You are the kind of person anyone and everyone should want to cook for. I do not understand why you are not being treated as you deserve. A couple of days ago, you thought I was an idiot. Did I ever say I changed my mind? Wow. You're a bigger idiot. That is beside the point. You are an idiot who deserves breakfast in bed and flowers every morning. Oh. Well, thanks, Casper. That's nice of you to say. I'd like to try cooking for you sometime. If we are given the chance, then that would be nice. I'd make something super spicy. I am quite fond of spice. How spicy are we talking? On a scale of 1 to 10, perhaps an 8 or so. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I'll cook you something that'll make your tongue fall off. What? I need that. For? Talking, eating, tongue-related activities? Fine. I'll spare your tongue this time. But you better watch it, pretty boy. I'll get you with my cooking one day. Please don't. Are you feeling any better? Surprisingly, I feel as fit as a fiddle. How can a fiddle be fit or unfit? Great question. I'm sure someone smarter than me knows the answer. But yeah, I feel good actually. Good. Yes, that's good news. Very good. So, I guess this is it then, right? Day 7. You coming to take my soul? Or will I get yours instead? There is a complication. Huh? Are you trying to weasel out of our bets? Hardly. I told you, I'm honor-bound to accept the outcome of our bets. But I'm afraid that currently I am dying, and I believe it is your fault. What? Is it that soul sickness thing? Did you spend too much time here? Now I feel bad for asking you to stay. It is something far, far worse. What? I have caught what you may refer to as the common cold. Casper, you made me worry it was something serious. It is serious. It's a cold. A reaper does not catch colds. I told you, it is impossible for mortal viruses to take hold in my body. It has never happened before in all of history. I have taken the souls of hundreds, thousands infected with illnesses. They have never touched me. It's impossible. It should be impossible. But right now, I am sick. It is terrible. How could you have caught it then? From sleeping next to me? I don't know. All I know is that I'm certain that I may perish by the end of the day. Come here, I'll kiss it better. What? I do not believe something like kissing cures an illness. Have you ever tried it? No, of course not. Then it might work. Come on over. If this sickness isn't the death of me, you will be. Perhaps you will win this bet of ours, mortal. We agreed the limit was a week. That is only a few more hours from now. That means your soul is all mine. Correct. It is what we agreed to, and it is perfectly fair. But let me tell you now, if this happens, it will not stop another Reaper from being assigned to your case. I loathe the idea more than anything. Someone else viewing you as I have. But I made the deal, and I will stick to it. What do you mean? Won't you stick around if I win? Mortal, do you not understand our arrangement? One of us must die at the end of it. Wait a second. That's not what I want. When I said I wanted your soul, I was mostly joking. I don't want you to die for me. You asked for my soul. There is little way to give a soul but dying. That was our agreement. Well, I've decided I don't like our agreement anymore. That matters little. It matters a lot. We agreed to it. Come on, I'm giving us both an out. I don't want you to die, and I also don't want to die. Let's call it off. It just wouldn't matter. If I don't take your soul, I am as good as dead anyway. There is no happy ending for either of us in this. But there could be. You don't know for certain. Sorry, sunshine. I'll probably be dead from this God's forsaken cold before the day is out anyway. Before I die, there are some things I wanted to talk to you about, though. Stop saying you're gonna die. I seriously won't let that happen. If you're good at anything, it is not dying. That is actually what I wanted to talk about. I have always known there is something strange about you, mortal. I have watched you for some time. How long is that? It's been a few years now. I was only ever supposed to take your soul. But I suppose even your radiance affects someone so shrouded in shadow, like me. It is somewhat amazing, the way you capture people so. I had never thought I would meet someone who could do it to me. Ahem. I have done some research. I believe your soul is very unique, Lion. Have you ever had a sick friend or a family member or a colleague who then express that they feel better when they're around you? Oh, there was this one time in school. A friend of mine fell over and scuffed her knee, so I took her to the school nurse. I swear there was so much blood, but by the time we got there, it was a scratch. My friend said it must have just been my healing aura. Perfect. I knew I was correct. Correct about what? My soul is, well, I must balance it. But it is inherently darkness. It is death. That is something every Reaper must deal with. But I read of something even more rare than a Reaper's soul. A soul that is lightness and life. One that directly opposes that which I possess. I think that is what you have. What? I don't think I have anything amazing like that. It is nearly impossible, I agree. But you have proven time and time again that the impossible is possible to you. You should not be alive. I do not like to admit that, for some reason, but you should have died a long time ago. But here you are. No matter what I throw at you, you live. Life clings to you. So, what does that all mean? I think you have the ability to give away parts of your soul. Yours is the power of healing, but at the cost of yourself. It is a dangerous ability. Also, maybe you can't die. I'm unsure about that one. This is insane. It is perfectly sane. And finally, a reasonable explanation as to why I'm struggling with you so much. I don't know if that's the only reason. I think you just like me too much to kill me. Shut up. Are you sure though? Like, I know I'm hard to kill, but maybe this whole healing thing's just luck. There was a second reason I brought you those flowers. My soul had become unbalanced, and I had a small bout of soul sickness. And being near you took it away. Just like that. Oh. Here I thought you just liked me a lot. I do. I wanted to test my theory, but I brought them to you because I thought you deserved them. I mean, you deserve much more, but it is all I could give for the moment. Ugh, my brain is working incorrectly today. I cannot think straight. I don't know how you mortals handle all of these illnesses. They are beyond inconvenient. I cannot go anywhere to buy medicine. That medicine does not exist here. I could always give you some. I'll nurse you back to health. That doesn't sound so bad. But I don't even know if your mortal medicines would make a difference to my body. We all have the same parts, don't we? I cannot say I spend much time fiddling around inside people to know. Well, maybe you should fiddle some more. I do not fancy myself much of a fiddler. Blood, gore, and whatnot has little effect on me before you accuse me of being soft. I bet you've seen a lot of that stuff. More than you'd be able to count. Does it get easier? Yes and no. I have seen much. I am numb to it, I suppose, but terrible things happen to good people every day. But terrible things happen to everyone, I imagine. At least in this, death is fair. I'm pretty numb to that kind of stuff myself. Seen a few too many horror movies in my days. Horror movies, huh? I have never seen one of your human horror movies, though I have heard of them on occasion. Some of them are pretty realistic. You might like them. Doubtful. If they are supposed to scare me, then I don't see what will be enjoyable about them. I sincerely doubt that they could show me how much I have not seen before. Oh man. Horror movie nights? Horror movie nights. I'm gonna find something that'll make you cling to me in fear. Cling? Cling to you? You would surely cling to me. Would you like that, Grimmy? Next topic. But I like this topic. Next topic. Right, yes, medicine. Fantastic thing, that. Definitely. You just said you've never had it. I'm sure it's great. It's really not. Most of it tastes pretty terrible. Oh. Hey, answer this, okay? Call Casper. Before I call Casper, these direct messages, can I click on these? Does this stuff do anything? Okay, I see. Oh, this is doing something. Oh, I see. I kind of figured that was probably an advertisement for another game. Maybe I'll keep my eyes on this one. Is he not gonna pick up? Oh. What the hell? Oh boy. I didn't mean to hit accept. Are you in your pajamas? I meant to say no. Oh my god. You are so cute. How embarrassing. I do not wish for you to see me in this state. To be fair, you saw me sick. You should have stayed at my place. I am fully capable of looking after myself. You can still be capable and let people help you. If you want, you can depend on me a little, Casper. I'll keep it in mind. But I'm hoping this is something I will only have to experience once. Once is plenty enough. Too much, even. Now you can understand why I was in bed all day long yesterday. Why aren't you in bed anyway? Go lay down. I can see the bed from here. Why? I want to speak with you. And I'm fine here. I won't let something so aggravating, minuscule, inferior. Look, I will not be defeated by this, that's all I'm saying. Why'd you call me so suddenly anyway? You call me suddenly all the time. Can I not just call you because I want to? I was not prepared. I need to lock down that feature. Hey, don't do that. If I left it on, you'd call every 2 seconds. An abuse of power, some may say. Ah, yes, the mighty power of the call button. I'm really collecting magical abilities left, right, and center today. Wait, is that why you can't take my soul? I'm just that powerful. Don't let it get to your head. Maybe I've been going easy on you. Maybe I have become too soft. Or maybe I'm just that powerful. Unlikely. You flatter yourself too much. Funny, coming from you. Also, by the way. Hello, Asriel. Might I say, you are looking rather handsome today. He is always handsome. It is good you are finally showing him the respect he deserves. I wish he was always around when we chat. I do not wish to restrict him too often. He is simply offering me comfort in these dire times. Dire, grim, it seems pretty mild. This is the most harrowing moment of my life. But through it all, Asriel has been by my side, through all of my highs and lows. How long have you had him? A long time. That is hardly an answer. I can't remember exactly. It's difficult. Time seems to blend together until its meaning is lost, the more of it I have. But many, many years. He's still in such good condition. Of course he is. I help him maintain his appearance. Aw, you love him just as much as I love Leo. He is important to me. It's nice to know the Grim Reaper can be sentimental. You're not that far from a human after all. I suppose so. Did you get him here? On the mortal plane? Indeed I did. Where did you buy him from? Wait, do you even have mortal money? I didn't buy him. Did you steal him? No, I am not some seasoned thief. Okay, I'm confused then. He was gifted to me, and I promised I would always care for him. Gifted to you? From someone like me? Okay, I want to know more about that. It was a mortal child. A child just gave you their toy. Yes, he did. The story is not a happy one. I don't mind sharing it with you, if you understand that. Of course I'll listen. That child he was assigned to me. I've been assigned children many times before, so it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. He was quite young, and was hospitalized when I went to ferry him over. It is my preference to take young mortals in their sleep, so they don't have to feel scared by my presence. If they go in peace, then the journey is easier on their soul. But he was awake. I was cloaked in glamour, so it shouldn't have mattered, but he saw right through it, and he just smiled really softly and told me he had been waiting. He knew you were coming? That is what he claimed at the time. I did not question it. He was not scared. His soul was incredibly strong, and he was incredibly brave, but his body was weak. It could not hold such a soul. He handed me Azrael and made me promise to look after him. Oh, Casper. It was my honor. Part of my duty is to show mortals their best afterlife. And if that was the final tie keeping him bound to your plane, well, I was happy enough to ease that from his worries and ensure the safest possible passage for him. And did he get safe passage? I took him to a bright and colorful afterlife. He went peacefully, and even thanked me before I let him on his way. It was a long time ago now, but he has stuck with me. It must be this illness that's making me sentimental. It's good to remember things like that. He left you a kind gift. Azrael? Yes, I do treasure him. No, I mean, he left you a piece of humanity. It was very kind of you to do that. Thanks, Sunshine. Did you name him Azrael? He was already named by his previous owner. A fine name for a fine reaper of souls. It's nice you kept it. I wouldn't dare to rename him. I, stitched it. You did what? I hand-stitched his name on him, okay? So I would never forget. My life is a long one. Forgetting is too easy. That's adorable. You're going to kill me from sweetness, Casper. Not possible. Doesn't matter anyway. You and I both know I'm much too stubborn to actually die that easily. If anything in life is true, it is that. Can you show me your beautiful stitching work? No. Azriel is resting, just as I am. If you must know, I stitched it in red. Cute. Who would have thought that the Grim Reaper takes up knitting in his spare time? It is not knitting, mortal. Sewing, and it was only one word. Well, do you like knitting? I have never tried, nor am I particularly interested in the idea of it. Damn, I was hoping you could knit me a blanket or something. You want a blanket? Why? You gonna pick up knitting after all? The future could hold any number of possibilities. Hey, Grim? Yes, Sunshine? I can't keep it to myself anymore, or I think I'll explode. Are you wearing hair clips? One of them is a little skull. You are so predictable and cute, mostly cute. And a sunflower too. You are too much sometimes. There, just hair clips. I was hot and wanted the hair off of my face. But it's hair clips on you. I literally never thought I'd see this. I can die happy now. You would allow death to claim you over hair clips. Everything I've tried, you found lacking, but hair clips. How often do you wear them? I feel like I've been missing out. Wait, do you ever put your hair in a ponytail? I want to see that too. You know, since you get hot. From time to time. To the hair clips or the ponytail? God, you are insistent. Grim. I had no energy to begin with, and now I feel like you have sucked out anything that is remaining. Fine. Yes, I clip it back when I wash my face and do my skincare. Is that not a normal use of clips? How adorable. Is that a common style in the underworld then? Common? No. I once knew a fellow Reaper who was quite into all of this stuff. Perhaps it rubbed off on me. All this stuff? Skincare, hair accessories, those kinds of things. In regards to whether I tie my hair up, yes, every now and then. Perhaps you haven't noticed, but I have an abundance of hair. Tie it up now. I want to see it. You're getting a little too excited there. I feel like you may faint if I exposed my neck to you. You know what? How about we do that in person? I'm sure you and I can work out something to do with your exposed neck. You are all bark and no bite, mortal. Or maybe I very much bite. Ha! Well, perhaps you're not the only one. If things were different, then maybe I wouldn't mind sinking my teeth into you. You're looking a little flushed. Not as flushed as you. I can't help my sickness. Just as you cannot help but be drawn to me. Shut up already. Make me. Ugh. Hide your face with whatever is nearby. What are you doing now? Hiding behind a magazine. Sunshine, that doesn't make me disappear. La la la, if I can't see you, you don't exist. That is completely false. You should not spread lies so easily. Who said that? Casper? Never heard of him. More falsehoods. Sunshine? Are you okay? I'm fine. It's just the paper cuts. You should be more careful. Paper cuts are... Ah! Casper? Sunshine, which finger did you cut? My ring finger. To think a tiny incision could cause that amount of pain. What are you saying? There's a cut on my finger. Suddenly, abruptly, without warning. This is something I have experienced occasionally, but not spontaneously. In the same place? The exact same place. How could that happen? Wait, I think... Wait here for a second. Casper? Where'd you go? I know it's here somewhere. What are you looking for? I'm trying to find a particular tome. I'm having little success. I'll message you when I find it, okay? You're sick, Casper. Rest up. I'm fine, Sunshine. Wait for me, okay? Always. Well? I said I'd wait, but I don't actually have much to do. I thought about eavesdropping on my neighbors. But I think whoever lived next door actually moved out. Out of nowhere. Isn't that strange? I think they have some huge secret they're hiding. But I guess I'll never find out now. You know, I thought I was gonna die today. But I've still got my soul. I think we've kinda danced around the issue all day. But there was this flyer put under my door about some outdoor Twilight festival that's being held tomorrow. Not Twilight like vampires. Twilight like, the time of day. You know what my first thought was? Wouldn't it be fun to go with Casper? And then I remembered that one of the two of us would likely be dead by tomorrow, so... It made me kind of sad. Not the thought of being dead. I mean, that sucks. But the thought that we'd already run out of time. Even going to watch some fireworks together wouldn't be possible. I really like you, Casper. You're the most arrogant person I know. And for some reason, I'm into that. Are you just talking to yourself? Ah. A Grim Reaper? I'm not... Wait. I am a Grim Reaper. I thought you were going to say something absurd and frankly incorrect. Sunshine. I found it. What is it? The Beginner's Guide to Soul Bridges. That is not a real book. It's real. I have not read this for many years. There was no need. Let's see. Yes. The effects of linking two souls together can be stronger if the souls are inherently compatible. Or two parts of one whole. Wait, that's why you're sick? And the cuts? I believe it to be so. Linking souls usually only has minor effects. I can travel our bridge to inspect your soul. We can hear each other's voices in our heads. But it's temporary. It's supposed to be, at least. It should have worn off by now. I only left the tiniest bit of my soul with you, after all. So, we're compatible or something? Let's not jump to conclusions here. What would cause our connection to suddenly deepen like this? Oh. Last night. Why would that make we touched. You took off your gloves and touched my forehead. Remember that weird zap? This will not do. Gods, this is the worst thing to ever happen to me. A soul of shadow and a soul of sunshine. Gods, why did I do this to myself? Come on, it's not that bad. You and I are explicitly linked. For who knows how long? For another week, a month, a year, forever? That is not a safe thing for either of us. If either of us are hurt, the other will feel it. I am overcome with the soul sickness. You, a human, will be touched by it. I have never heard of a human being affected by it. I do not know if you would survive it. You get sick, I get it too. I take your soul. Likely, my soul will go too. You win the bet and now you take my soul. You die too. That could be a problem. It is a problem. A huge one. One I do not know how to fix. So we just cancel the bet. I cannot. I must take your soul or die trying. If I do not move on you soon, someone else will just step in to take my place. Then, how about extending it? Just for a few days. You've been after me for years. Surely a few more days is fine. Well, just while I try to reverse our connection. If my head will just stop hurting. It'll be alright. I'm here for you. Your presence is making it worse. Oh. Welp. You're still stuck with me. It seems we have a few more days together. No more than 3, okay? It will be too dangerous otherwise. So if we get to day 10 and don't have a plan, we're both dead. We're like a pair of tragic lovers. A modern-day Romeo and Juliet. Practically. I don't know about you, but I'm basically written by Shakespeare. That is so untrue it almost hurts. You are an absolute moron. That makes the two of us. There's a festival tomorrow. Some kind of one. I've never been before. Very well. I shall keep it in mind. For now, I'm going to collapse on my bed, scream a little in frustration, roll around in anger, then hug Azriel. Good day. Alright, that finishes day 7. The dawn of a new day. An 8th day to your bet that should never have existed. You roll out of bed, put on your favorite outfit, and can't help but grin when you see the sun shining in your window. Was it always so warm, so bright? Likely, but it still feels especially nice today. You are alive. Sitting on the edge of your bed, you find yourself glad to be feeling better. You lean over and smell the flowers that Casper gave to you. They're already drying out a little, but that's okay. You plan to press some of them into a bookmark. Then you'll get to keep them forever. For now, you enjoy the beautiful bouquet, the image of Casper outside your window burnt into your mind. We'll talk to Leo. You sit down beside Leo and start prattling on about your day, your thoughts, your feelings, anything that comes to mind. The best thing about a pet is that they have to sit there and listen to it. But you think Leo doesn't really mind. Your little sprout has grown some leaves. You can't help but feel proud as you give it a big drink of water. You can't help but put your ear to the door when you hear someone coming down the staircase. You hear a voice, though muffled. A different voice to any of your previous eavesdropping sessions. A different neighbor. "Mom, I promise it'll be fine." Yeah, I know it's far away." You can only hear half of the conversation. A phone call. "It's only for a few months, then I'll be coming back." "You're acting like I'm moving to another country or something. It's only a state away." "What do you mean, why are you going?" "Because I was asked to. And to be totally honest, I'm a little tired of all the traffic, and the rent in this city is insane. I promise, it'll just be a few months. Help run the antique store until Auntie gets back, get some fresh air, then come home." "No, I've never run a store before, but her letter said she has some staff who can help me. Plus, it's just an antique store in a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. It's not exactly rocket science." The voice lets out a soft sigh. "All right, Mom. I'll talk to you later." "Yeah, love you too." And with that, the person finishes their call. God, she worries too much. What's the worst that can happen? The footsteps continue, descending the staircase until they reach the bottom, and a door creaks open, then shuts. Then silence. Let's pick a new book to read. In Darkest Daydream. Nostalgia is such a fickle thing. It entraps the heart and mind, lulling both into a sense of bittersweet, wistful longing. Then, just as soon as it comes, it is gone, a wisp in the wind, to return whenever fate may deem fit. Sometimes, it can take on the added effect of remembrance. Whether clear or vague, it leaves the mind curious, grasping at something it can or cannot recollect. Déjà vu, as the phenomenon is termed first by Emile Boirac. A feeling so simple, yet mysterious. Yet, too, it is as memorable as Once Upon a Time. Once upon a time, a time before technological advance and modernity, there was a rather interesting person. Their quirks, their whimsy, their charm made them unique among their peers, their fellow man. A one-of-a-kind soul. Never again would it be replicated. At least, that is how things usually are. Fate is not so linear, so firm, as one might think. It is malleable, non-complacent. The smallest occurrence or entrance can change it. A grand party was to be held at an estate near this individual. As were all about their settlement, they were invited to attend. Though their choice of costume and fashion kept them within social decency, it was not without the individual's own special touch. The color combination, the silhouette, the very air about them was no short of spellbinding. Yet, no equally special attention was paid to them. Well, at least not entirely. There was one who, too, stood out among the rest. This person, cloaked in black, came upon this little light and asked for their company, their dance. Dance they did, around and around, dip and bow. The couple stepped and swayed until they could no more. And even then, chatter and laughter filled the space between them. A banter here, a quip there, a lovely giggle from the special one, a handsome smile from he who was darkly clad. Such a kinship could not come to an end with the coming dawn. The two found each other again and again and again, without fail. A special bond between two individuals such as that could not go to waste. As most stories go, the companions soon formed a relationship that passed the barrier of friendship. This dark figure and sparkling light both elated that the other reciprocated their affection. But there was a catch, a secret the man did hold. Never had he uttered it to another soul, not until then. He feared rejection, revulsion, terror from his darling love. Like the sun that brought about life for all on earth, the kiss bestowed by his lover warmed him, burned any doubt that remained in his heart. All good things must come to an end, eventually. A soul, no matter how special, will one day flicker and die. Their fleshy husk will wither and decay, slowly, until one day it breathes its last. This interesting person, who bound the man in love for eternity, one day came to meet their own maker. No amount of begging, bargaining, screams and tears could prevent it. Like all mortals, his love's soul awaited their own afterlife. But what if, dear reader, there was one trick up his sleeve, a plot, a loophole, if you will. No one can stop the coming of death, no one. Though, perhaps, one can delay death's collection of a soul, if they were to hide it away, per se. If given such an opportunity to prolong your time with someone so special, would you? Would you persist, even with the catch? Your loved one would not remember their past life, and thus you. Your time spent together, the affection and care and passion you shared, gone. Perhaps if you are lucky, there are fleeting moments of recollection, that déjà vu aforementioned. A sense they've done something before, read a book or poem, but they just can't remember when, gazed upon glorious scenery or beheld spectacular, towering architecture and felt it familiar to the eye. Do you think you could make them remember? That maybe, just maybe, with their soul intact, that spark long ago could be rekindled? Do you think there is a chance? I do. Whether centuries or millennia more, I will seek for you to love me once more. A lifetime and eon score, I will wait, patiently, unwavering for you, my love. Is it you reading this now, I wonder? This little tale of ours, this wish I write. In the confines of your subconscious mind, do you dream of me tonight? I forgive you for the heartbreak that has come from this long journey. Whether you find love with another or decline one entirely, all the while I am here, considerate of your new life's amnesia. I watch and I wait, protect and anticipate every path you take. No power, good and evil and in between, can keep me from you, for I know one day it will be our time again. The hope of us to reunite, not just in friendship, but in love too, keeps my spirits all right. Just as you always have, my love. And so I dance with you, in life and death, and the space between. Seek me out, if this is you that reads. Whisper for me, beckon me forward. Though you do not know my name, I shall come. Pray thee let me embrace you, hold you close, kiss your lips, hear your sweet voice close to my ear. My desire for you is patient and everlasting, as is your fickle, yet persistent déjà vu. I wait for you, for now and eternity, in the shadows of your mind, in your darkest daydream. Madeline H. Wilbanks. I feel like that kind of mirrors our relationship with Grimm. It also kind of reminds me of the relationship of our neighbor and their Grim Reaper in the initial entry of this game. Yes, let's not forget about our plants. You continue watering your plants. More is always better than less. Hang out with Leo. You lay down on your bed beside Leo, kicking your legs behind you. It's still early, and Leo is dozing. You smile, then run a finger down their head. You're struck with a sudden happiness, a cozy one. It's a warmth that spreads through your chest. You feel very lucky to have gotten to know Leo. You're Leo's entire life, and you're honored to be by their side. Alright, so let's go see what's going on with Casper. Seeing as I've lived through the night, I'd say the cold didn't snuff you out. My big strong boy. Are you feeling any better? Ah, damn. I missed my chance to send you a get well soon card and chocolates. Next time, for sure. Hello to you as well. I'm ever so sorry to disappoint, but I have no intention on ever experiencing that again. But chocolate? Curious. That need not be limited to a time when I am sick. You like chocolate? Even I can admit that mortals have brought some excellent things into existence. Chocolate being one of them. It is relatively high up the list. Much like the computer I use now, or cup noodles. Fantastic inventions. As for your question, did you spend your entire night worrying about me? Do I consume that much of your thoughts? Honestly, yeah. I was worried about you. Like you said, you've never been sick. Being sick alone sucks. Being sick alone after never being sick before? That sounds shitty. Oh, well, thank you for thinking of me then. I am feeling much better. I hadn't known how unlike yourself you feel when sick. Like my hands were not my own, my body was someone else's. But I now feel much more like myself. Thank the Lords. Not keen on getting sick again anytime soon? Absolutely not. But there were a few good things to come from us both being sick. You got to lay in my bed. It's pretty comfy, don't you think? I could barely tell. Oh, were you uncomfortable? Uncomfortable is not exactly the right word. Was it slightly excruciating? Yes. My bed? No. Sleeping beside you. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you wouldn't like it. No. It is not like that. I am just unused to being close to someone. And when that someone is you, how would I be able to sleep? Oh. So you actually liked it? No further comments. Aw, little Casper likes sleeping next to me. You're a cutie. Hardly. Sunshine, what do you know about birthdays? Birthdays? That is the day of one's birth, Casper. Ah, I forgot I was talking to the monarch of sarcasm. I think we can both have that title. If it is you, I suppose I do not mind sharing. But birthdays? What kind of things do people do on the days of their birth? Live sacrifices? Feasts? Maybe not the live sacrifices things. At least, the last party I went to at McDougal's didn't have any. I'm starting to feel like I'm missing out. Perhaps that is an opportunity. A gap in the market, so to speak. You think I should start offering children's birthday parties live sacrifices? I'm not saying you shouldn't. I think I'll pass this time. Feast, though. Yeah, in a way, those are pretty common. Like going out to a restaurant on your birthday. Why do that over eating what you enjoy at home? The atmosphere of restaurants makes it enjoyable. The lights, the company, sometimes there's live music. It's a different experience than sitting at home to eat. And you do this often. Rarely, unfortunately. I don't go out to eat nearly as much as I'd like to. Would you like that to change? Well, it depends on who's asking. What if it was I? If you say pretty please. Pretty please. Pretty please. What? Pretty please. With sugar on top. Why would you put sugar on top of a please? How do you put sugar on top of a please? Like this. Pretty please with sugar on top. Pretty please with sugar on top. I gotta hear you say that later. No one in any of the realms has the ability to make a Grim Reaper beg as you do, you know. I will use my power wisely. What am I looking at the bottom left? Are you flirting with me? Why is one of the options to pee on him? What is this? Okay. I see this is of course a visual novel. I'm going to hold that in my back pocket. I will use my power wisely. I won't. Then yes, I would like to go to dinner with you sometime, Casper. It's a date. Wait a second. I didn't say we should actually... I will keep the date in mind for later. Wait for me. Let us put aside other people's birthday activities. What is your birthday activity of choice? If I had to pick anything... I don't know. I haven't done anything for my birthday, like, in ages. Maybe an overseas vacation. Maybe somewhere tropical. Or a big city. Or the countryside. Those are all quite different. But they all sound so good. Maybe a trip all around the world. It sounds expensive and tiring. Right on both counts. But fun too. But also quite unrealistic for a birthday. A guy can dream. But why all this talk of birthdays? That is, I was walking amongst the halls of my workplace last night. While you were sick? There is not enough time to worry about that. I had to find out more about our strange connection, the link beyond the one I created between us. It was late. I happened to overhear some superiors talking quietly. For context, I am of the 13th station, Grim Reaper number 8394. They said that those numbered 8100 to 8400 of the 13th station were created on this day many decades ago. You're telling me today is your birthday? It is a stretch of the word, perhaps, but it is something like that. An anniversary day for my creation. Happy birthday, Casper! You never knew before? Thank you. And no, I did not. Things like birthdays, names, these do not matter to a Grim Reaper. Not including you, right? I am becoming more different from my brethren each day. It is worrisome. You're more and more human every day. I worry that what I was content with previously will no longer fulfill me. And that changes everything I am, everything I live for. It is concerning, disconcerting. Well, I'm sorry you feel like that. I, for one, am enjoying this Grim Reaper with unexpected emotions and attachments. Hey, Casper? Forget other people. What would you do for your birthday, if you could? I am unsure of what to pick. It seems there are many options. It doesn't need to be that deep. It could be anything. Well, I would enjoy seeing a sight I have never seen before. Like? You are awfully pressing. Something very human. Something fleeting. Love? Would you say love is fleeting? It can be. Feelings can change. Newness can wear off. I would like to think that newness wearing off leads to comfort. So something deeper to something more real. Does change mean less love? Or is being changed by love something less fleeting? Well, I think true love is eternal. Sure, I mean everyone dies. Maybe not you. But love leaves a mark on you that goes past that. Don't you think? Those that die surrounded by love have warmer souls, you know. Brighter ones. Your hypothesis may be correct. Either way, I think that is something don't worry about it. That can come later. For celebrating the day of my creation, I am still not sure what I would do. I mean, I won't be doing anything. No hell-themed birthday party? No. How about putting on a party hat? No. That would look stupid. Pin the tail on the imp? What? That's preposterous. Imps would not appreciate that in the slightest. It's not a real imp, dummy. It is a fake imp. Why would you want to stick a tail on a fake imp? Mortal games are inferior beyond words. Alright, what would you underworld dwellers do at a kid's birthday party? There are no kids to have a birthday party for. Not even any, child demons or something? No. You guys have to do something for fun. Some of the Reapers celebrate things with bets. Ah. Is that why you were so into our bets? Yes, bets are an honored, sacred tradition. What do they bet over? When a mortal will die, or how quickly they can take a soul. Morbid. Nice. Wow, a way to call out of the blue. Yeah, that kinda caught me off guard. I grow sick of typing, and I long to see your face. Oh. That is awfully honest of you, Grimmy. I am always honest. No, you're always truthful. Definitely not always honest. They're different things. You know me so well, sunshine. Somehow, it really does feel like we've known each other forever. Strangely, I feel the same way. Perhaps an after effect of our souls being linked. Hey, Casper? Have you ever seen fireworks? Fireworks? I cannot say I have. They're usually used in celebrations, not a lot of overlap with my line of work. Why? I was just thinking that it'd be perfect for your birthday. It's fleeting, it's beautiful, it's human. Huh. Then I would like to see these fireworks sometime. Together then, perhaps. Not very committed, but I'll take it. Anyway, Casper, can I ask you something? I believe even if I wanted to stop you, I could not. I really want to know more about Reapers. You know more than enough. Too much, some would say. It's nowhere near more than enough. I know you guys have a whole ass city, state, country down there? Correct. It is a vast city, bigger than many of your countries. I know you guys live forever. Most of the time, yes. Most of the time? We cannot die through aging, and most of the time cannot be injured. But the soul sickness can take us. It takes many. Alright. What else do I even know? You eat cup noodles, so you have grocery stores. Correct. Having to travel all the way to the mortal plane for food would be tedious. Wait, do you have arcades? What is an arcade? Are you joking right now? You know, a building where you go and play on arcade machines, games and stuff. Ah, an amusement arcade. It is likely they are around. Many things that exist in your world are reflected here. But I've never been to one. What? You've got to go. I love arcades. Is it not a little pathetic to go to such a place alone? Who said you had to go alone? I'll come. And what will we do at this mortal arcade? How about DDR? I'm so good at DDR. I'm okay at DDR. I'm gonna walk circles around you. Me, the mighty lion, beating the Grim Reaper once again. Perhaps I am naturally good at it, like most, if not all, other things. I doubt it. You're gonna fall flat on your face. Doubtful. But go on, you were gonna tell me more about the underworld. What is it actually like? It is warm, I suppose. In a literal sense, there is no fire or lava, but the climate leans toward warm. I really was picturing rivers of lava. You have many nonsensical thoughts in that head of yours. Yeah, I do. Thanks for noticing. There is no sun, so our days are filled with near-pitch darkness. But we do have a moon, no stars though. Wait. It's dark during the day, and lighter at night. I suppose so. Is that so strange? I can't imagine it. I said it was warm in climate, but I would say the atmosphere leans towards cold. The people who live here are many things, but most keep to themselves. Maybe that's just what you think, seeing as you're not much of a people person. Maybe if the people who lived here were more likable, then I would give them a chance. A big maybe, a very unlikely one. Maybe someone just needs to give people a chance. I would rather gouge out my eyes and then eat them. Ew, kinda weird, Casper. I have one important person anyway. That's plenty for me. What was that? Nothing. I think you said something. Oh, am I your one and only? One is terrible and perfect. Mostly terrible. But, if you had more friends, we could throw a big birthday party for you. I do not want a big birthday party. Wait. I bet you'd be really into stupid party games. I can picture it. A grumpy Grim Reaper who's secretly in the party games. Once again, no. Party games are made for children. Perhaps you are easily confused, as I am far from a child. I am a poor boy deprived of party games. But with just the two of us, What party games can we play? Pass the parcel would be kinda lame. So would What's the Time, Mr. Wolf? What a stupid name for a game. Wolves would not tell humans the time. Yeah, well, kids like it. Yes, well, I do not. You know what? No, please enlighten me. This should be entertaining. I bet you enjoy a piñata. Oh, you could use your scythe on it. Maybe it could be therapeutic for you. How would that be therapeutic? Like a rage room, but in piñata form, I don't know. Well, I was always quite good at splitting a piñata in two, I'll give you that. Oh, you were? You've had a piñata before then. That's surprising. Wait a second. No, I have not. Why? Casper? I'm certain I've never. Before a moment there, a memory just appeared. That is not a memory I recognize, and yet it lingers in my subconscious. Why do I remember something I have never experienced? Maybe you forgot. But I've never had a birthday, nor celebrated someone else's. Of that I am certain. But I remember being good at it. Excellent, in fact. My aim was always true. They would praise me for it. Casper, you've always been like you are now, right? Exactly as you see me now, yes. Are you sure? I have lived many years and I have never changed. And before that? There was no before that. I was created to be a reaper. I have always been this. What if you're wrong? You can't lie. But you say you remember this. That means it's true, right? And yet it's also not a memory you should have. What are you getting at? I'm not trying to cause any alarm here, but do you think they could have altered your memories? That is a large accusation to just throw around, Sunshine. It's just a guess. It's not like I have any evidence here. And yet, it could be plausible. I have always wondered how we were given souls, being artificially created like we are. Gods. Sorry, you seem stressed now. I'm just running some things through my head, I suppose. And I cannot deny the probability being 0. It is unlikely, but more unlikely things have been true. This organization has always been secretive, selective about what information is shared. Perhaps there is apt reason for their unwillingness to disclose information. If they caught wind of this conversation, though, this is something of a taboo subject. Reapers follow strict protocols and don't ask questions. We do not question authority, we simply obey. You think you'd be in trouble for having this conversation? There could be dire consequences. They could question my loyalty to the organization, and that could lead to my termination. But there is also you to consider. What a mess. I am breaking so many rules here, Sunshine. I don't like the thought of anything happening to you. Bad things happening to me? Fine. To you? I could not accept it. Sorry, Casper. No. I'm thankful, really. For you. For this. I have always been my job. But with you, I am Casper. I have never felt such happiness, I suppose. What a foreign word. I feel I have many decisions to make. And you are beyond distracting. In the best ways, I promise. I'll talk to you soon, okay? You're going already? I won't be long. You know me. Try as I might, I cannot bring myself to stay away. You're an addicting ray of light. I don't want to leave you alone. I'm okay. Please don't worry about me. Hey, don't give me that look. Stop pouting. Just wait for me, alright? I'll see you soon, sunshine. As the call comes to an end, you see a reflection on the black screen. That's always the worst part. At the end, you're back to just being by yourself. You look out the window. Already the sun is beginning to set. It's funny how fast time seems to pass when you talk to Casper. For a moment, you imagine drifting through time forever to be with him. A silly thought, really. The soft glow of moonlight slowly begins to drift across your desk as you watch time bleed across the sky. There's never enough time. You suppose that's why it's important to make the most of the time you have. A knock on your apartment door pulls you from your thoughts. Casper? I told you, didn't I? You'd see me soon. What the hell are you doing here? Not that I mind. Hey, you know how to use a door. That's impressive. Are you coming or not? What do you mean? Where are we going? You wanted to go to this festival, correct? I'm here to go with you to the festival. Like, a date? Yes, you could call it that. This festival, you and me, a date. If you'd like. If you don't want to, then I might not care. There's nothing I want more right now. Man, who would have thought? Little old me going on a date with an immortal man who lives in the underworld. So, that's a yes. Let's go then. A date. The two of you exit your apartment and Casper leads you to the staircase. Don't want to use the elevator? Elevator? No, it's out of order still. You know, after I tried to kill you. Right. Besides, I do not trust the things. They are evil contraptions. Right. Big evil hunks of metal. Well, I need to get my steps up anyway. The two of you start the short walk towards the festival, catching some curious glances on the way. You aren't too surprised. Casper is somewhat unique in appearance, and also hot. You can't forget that. You don't miss the way he takes a step closer to walk beside you. The sky above is dark, but there is still a light warmth to the air, despite the departed sun. It's easy to find where the festival is taking place, as music and laughter carry on the breeze. The walk is short, and before long, you arrive at a street filled with booths with little knickknacks, food, and carnival games. Lanterns hanging from strings above cast the area in a soft orange glow. It's bustling with activity. There are people dancing and singing, and the atmosphere is contagious. The moment the two of you enter, you can't help but grin. That suits you. What does? A smile. It'd suit you too, you know. How about giving it a try? You note a small frown forming between Casper's eyes as his gaze darts around the crowd. Not your kind of place after all. It's not that, I tend to avoid such gatherings of mortals. Their auras are a tad overwhelming, but beyond that, I feel as if I cannot ever truly fit in. Do not mistake it for me not enjoying myself, though. To be here by your side is Yes. It's yes? Yes. That doesn't make any sense. Good. If this is supposed to be a date, then. The already shrinking distance between the two of you shortens again when he takes your hand in his attentively. It's for the true festival experience. Right, of course. You squeeze his hand, he squeezes it back. This is a perfect opportunity to introduce you to little mortal delights. That doesn't sound family friendly. Wow, look who's being dirty now. You lead Casper towards a stall with balloons attached to the back wall. Behold. This is as close to a party game as we'll find here, I think. Let's try it. I bet I can pop more than you. You just pop them. With darts, yeah. And if I win, what do you offer me? Oh? You really do like bets. You were the one saying you could beat me. Well, how about we keep it simple this time? Considering our last bet has gone a little, simple it is then. What would you ask of me? Bragging rights. Whoever wins has a lifetime of bragging rights over it. Simple enough, eh? And the bragging rights I shall win. I accept these terms. Prepare yourself, my little human. People are gonna look at you funny if you call me that, stupid. Together with Casper, the two of you pay the person running the booth and receive 6 darts, 3 each. You can't help but notice as he explains the rules that Casper has an extremely serious look on his face. Oh yeah, he's ready for this. We'll try to look effortlessly cool, through putting in some effort. You hear a puff of air leave Casper's lips as he glances at your display. A laugh. It's like music to your ears. You both stare down the multicolored balloons. You should know that I have an immaculate aim. Any other game, perhaps you would have had a chance at winning. What a shame for you. You talk big, but we'll see. You watch the smirk come over Casper's face as he throws his first dart. Pop. A balloon dies for your amusement. It was just a lucky shot. Lucky. Luck does not play into this, sunshine. That was skill. You lift your arm and stare down one of the balloons. Target acquired. Your dart flies towards its target, and with a satisfying pop, finds purchase. Wink at Casper. Honestly, am I a god? Ah, I have heard of this. They call it beginner's luck. The same could be said for you. Unless you have done this before. I have not. I do not think I have anyway. Casper raises both his hands, a dart in each. This'll be funny when they both miss. Popcorn prepared. Shh. You truly never stop yapping. Do not distract me. Both darts leave his hands, and 2 balloons go pop. Well, you mimic his posture and raise 2 darts. You feel strong, powerful. This will be easy. You let the darts fly. The moment would have been epic, a tale to pass down the ages, had any balloons popped. They did not. Ha! Unsurprising, honestly. We'll need to work on honing these so-called skills of yours, sunshine. Embarrassing. This game was made for me. There is no need to feel shame. You had already lost before you even attempted the shot. It is no matter. I have won this bet, sunshine. Don't get too used to the feeling, little Reaper. Taking Casper's hand, the two of you continue to stroll around the festival. You take in the lights, the colors, the smells, and the sights. But more importantly, you take in Casper's reaction to everything. There is a wide-eyed look of awe on his face. It's as if he is seeing a new world for the first time. It is decidedly human of him. Every now and then, he brags about winning your bets, but mostly he just lets you pull him from one booth to the next, enjoying the atmosphere. It's endearing. He is genuinely excited, having a good time. Together, with you. Your heart hammers away in your chest, and you try to think of the last time you had so much fun. How long has it been? Too long. Far too long. This frustratingly charming, yet surprisingly easily flustered, man is to blame. He has you grinning from ear to ear before you even realize it. Your train of thoughts is interrupted as a streak of light soars up into the night sky, then erupts into a colorful firework. Casper sucks in a breath, his eyes wide as he watches. Pretty, huh? What do you think? They are so fleeting, so brief. Yeah. All the good things are. They're beautiful. There one moment, then gone the next. But we keep the memory of them forever. Very human indeed. I can see why you humans like these festivals. You've really never been to one. They're different where I'm from. They're not a celebration of life, really. There are no fireworks or balloons or charming dates. Thank you for coming with me. I should be thanking you, Casper. You're the reason we're here. I wouldn't have thought to come if not for you. There's so much I wouldn't have done if not for you. You are the best mortal in the whole world. Everything. You really embody the best parts of mortality, the best parts of life. I feel lucky to have met you, despite how much it pains me to admit that. You were supposed to be another job. I'm good at playing hard to get, eh? God, you're an idiot. You like it, though. For some reason, no, it's beyond reason. You're an idiot, but I like it. How stupid. Ah, shit. Is something wrong? I cannot help but have these thoughts, these unwanted feelings. Thoughts of, I enjoy spending time with you, like this. Online too, of course, but here, together, in person, it is wonderful. This was not supposed to happen. It still should not happen. And yet I want to throw that to the wind, to just do what I wish to, for once in my long life. You mean? The fireworks continue to burst above you. The colors dance across Casper's face. Sunshine, I like you. I really, really like you. I love you. I never meant to, but I do. Every day, I wanted to wake up and hate you. But there has always been a part of me that is drawn to you, like a moth to the flame. I thought if I If I could just win our bet, then I would rid myself of these feelings. But now I do not want to win. I wouldn't mind losing. Not to you. Because the thought of losing you for even a moment tears me apart. His words hang in the warm air. The fireworks continue. He looks scared, fragile, for only this moment, nervous. I love you too. You what? I said I love you, and I do. Gods, to hear those words, spoken from those lips, in your voice, it is enough to destroy a man. Don't go getting destroyed on me now, Casper. I have hoped, I have prayed, even if I know no one listens to me. That's what you have done to me. Say it one more time, please. Sunshine. I love you. I can't tell you how much I've wanted to hear you say that. I was hoping too, without even realizing I was hoping. This feels like a dream. Love is extremely dangerous, Sunshine. It shouldn't be. For us, it will be. I don't mind. I'm sure between the two of our huge brains, we can work something out. You seriously lack self-preservation skills. Are you going to be in trouble? Are you breaking rules if we are together? I don't plan on letting headquarters find out. If they remain unaware, then we'll have some time, I hope. We can be careful. Can you be careful, Sunshine? It's not really like you. No, but I can try. Please, if anyone is listening, allow me this one happiness. You know, this is the best date I've ever been on. Truly. Good. I'm glad. You deserve only the best. I got to witness you experiencing so much for the first time. That's the best. And, well, I'm just glad to be here with you for the time we have. If I could have my way, I would be with you forever. But with the way I was made, well, I'll take whatever moments we are given. Do you want to go back? To your apartment? Yeah. Unless you need to go. I'll come back with you. Stay the night with me, please. You want me to stay? I want to feel you. Every part of you. I want that too. To feel everything with you. Then let's go. I'll show you everything. Wait, what have I just done? Your chest feels warm. Your heart full. He holds your hand so delicately. Like it's only natural that the two of you are connected like this. A happy feeling blooms from inside of you as you break into a run, pulling Casper along through the streets. You laugh. He laughs. Life is fleeting, but good. You reach your apartment and pull Casper inside, closing the door behind you for the night. Holy. Well. As much as I would love to show each of you what I'm about to do with Casper here, I have to behave for YouTube, so we are going to behave tonight. But we'll get back to misbehaving in the future. I'll, let you know when that time comes. With that, he gets up and walks into your bathroom. You lay there, feeling as though you were glowing. Echoes of Casper's touch still linger against your skin. In your entire life, you've never felt anything like that. You felt your pleasure, Casper's pleasure. They combined, twisted, turned, amplified, and echoed back and forth between the two of you. At some point, Casper will return and clean you up, but for now, you close your eyes and drift off. New items added to the gallery. What a day. What a day indeed. I'm gonna save here. And, yeah, we got in with Casper. We had some, I guess, does that technically count as, like, mutual? Well, not mutual, but, like, since there's the connection there, did we masturbate on top of, like, giving Casper a handjob? Are we gonna have another not safe for work scene, and is it gonna go into actual penetration? And if so, how is that gonna work? If we're feeling what Casper's feeling, and Casper's feeling what we're feeling because of the connection, that means neither of us should last long, I imagine. Theoretically, neither of us should last long due to what I would imagine is very strongly overwhelming volumes of pleasure. It's doubled, it's amplified, you know? So, wow. Well, that's all the time I have for tonight, which is why I'm back at the title screen. I will be continuing this in the very near future, as we have a few more days to go, and who knows what's going to happen next. I'm looking forward to it. I hope the rest of you are too. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. So have a good night.